There's no username, no password reset, no customer support hotline to call if someone else gets their hands on it. So if anyone is ever asking you for your seed phrase, stop right there because it's a scam. A lot of approvals are unlimited by default. Think of it like handing a gym your credit card for a monthly membership. That stored permission can still be accessed. Welcome back to another episode of Crypto Explained. So here's a scenario that keeps a lot of people out of crypto due to fear. They may hear a story about someone losing their wallet because of something they didn't understand, like a private key or a seed phrase. Digital financial safety might sound a little complicated, and honestly, that's totally fair. But most of the confusion with crypto comes from just a handful of terms that nobody ever really explains clearly. So today we're doing exactly that. We're breaking down 5 of the most important safety terms you're going to run into: private key, seed phrase, cold and hot wallets, multi-sigs, and smart contract approvals. Once you know what these are, you're going to understand exactly what you need to protect and how to protect it. Let's get started. Let's start with the most important one, which is your private key. A private key is a long string of characters that proves you own your crypto. Whoever has the private keys controls the crypto that's held there. That's it. There's no username, no password reset, no customer support hotline to call if someone else gets their hands on it. Think of it like the only key to a safe. Not a key to your house where a locksmith can come and bail you out. The only key. So if someone gets in, they can open that safe. And if you lose it, nobody can help get you back in. That's why not your keys, not your crypto is such a popular saying. If you don't control the private key, you don't fully control the crypto that you hold. So one really important distinction here is that when you keep your crypto on an exchange, the exchange usually holds the private keys for you. That's convenient, but it means you're trusting them. When you move your crypto to your own wallet, you take control of those keys and the responsibility that comes with them. Next up is seed phrase, and this one works hand in hand with the private key. So a seed phrase is usually 12 or 14 random words given to you when you first set up a wallet. Those words are a human readable backup of your private key. So if you ever lose access to your wallet, the seed phrase is what gets you back in. Think of it like the master key to a safety deposit box, the one that's locked away for emergencies. If someone else gets in, they can access the box. And if you lose it, you can't open it again. So a few practical things to know here. Write down your seed phrase on a piece of paper with a pen. Store it somewhere private and secure. Never take a photo of it, never email it to yourself, never type it in on your computer, certainly not into a random website, and never upload it to the cloud. Remember, no legitimate company, support team, or giveaway is ever going to ask you for it. So if anyone is ever asking you for your seed phrase, stop right there because it's a scam. To learn more about safety measures and scams to watch out for, visit nca.org. So now that you know what private keys and seed phrases are, let's talk about what they're helping access, which is your wallet. There are 2 types of crypto wallets to know about. A hot wallet is one that's connected to the internet. It can live on your phone or browser and is built for speed and convenience. It's easy to access and easy to use. Common ones that you may have heard of are MetaMask or Phantom. A cold wallet is kept offline, usually on a physical device that looks like a small USB stick. Because it's never connected to the internet, it's much harder for anyone to reach it remotely. Common ones you might have heard about are Ledger and Trezor. Here's a way to think about it. Your hot wallet is like cash in your pocket. You've got it on you, you can grab a coffee, no problem. Your cold wallet is like a safe at home. Not as convenient, but much more secure for your assets that you don't need to touch every day. Most people who take crypto safety seriously use both kinds of wallets. Small amounts for everyday use in a hot wallet and larger amounts stored in a cold wallet. Next term is multisig, which is short for multi-signature. So most crypto wallets only need one signature, one approval to send crypto. Multisig wallets, as you can imagine, require multiple approvals before a transaction can go through. You might set it up so that 2 out of 3 people need to sign off, or 3 out of 5, depending on what you need. The analogy here is a joint bank account that requires 2 signatures on every check. So if someone steals one signature, they still can't move the money without the second one. The same idea works here for crypto. Multisig is especially useful for organizations, shared funds, or just peace of mind with large balances. If one key ever gets lost, the crypto is still safe because more than one approval is required. Okay, last term for today is smart contract approval. So when you use a crypto app, say a marketplace or trading platform, you often have to give the app permission to move specific tokens in and out of your wallet. That permission is called a smart contract approval. Here's what's important to keep in mind. A lot of approvals are unlimited by default. You're not just letting the app move a specific amount one at a time, you're often granting ongoing access so that that type of token can come in and out of your wallet. Think of it like handing a gym your credit card for a monthly membership. You provided it once, and now they can access your card again and again if authorized. If the gym turns out to be not that great, your system gets hacked, or maybe you don't even want to go to the gym anymore, that stored permission can still be accessed. The good news is that you can manage and revoke these approvals. Block explorers and wallet tools will show you every approval you've ever given, and most wallets will let you revoke, aka cancel, approvals you don't recognize or no longer need. Reviewing your approvals every so often is one of the simplest safety habits you can build. All right, let's quickly recap. A private key is a string of characters that proves you own your crypto. A seed phrase is a 12 or 24 word backup of your private key. Hot wallets are online and convenient. Cold wallets are offline and more secure, but most people use both. Multisig is a wallet setup that requires multiple signatures for approval or before a transaction can go through. And smart contract approval is the permission you give your wallet to move tokens for you. Review them often and revoke anything you don't recognize. Crypto safety is about knowing what you're protecting and how to protect it, the same way you routinely stay safe online or with your digital bank. So these 5 crypto terms cover most of what you'll need in the day-to-day to stay safe. If you want to practice without any risk, check out the free simulator on nca.org where you can explore wallets and transactions without ever connecting to your real bank account. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to find Crypto Explained on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and anywhere else you get your podcasts. But remember, crypto was always meant for everyone, including you. I'll see you next time.